Warning. The following video is intended for viewers 13 years and older. Viewer discretion is advised. You're here. You're ready. Welcome to my world.
Welcome back, YouTube. I'm Shfiguart, and I'm here with another fantastic review for you guys of the S.H.Figuarts Ultra Instinct Son Goku. I'm going to start saying Goku. I don't know why the sun's there. I know it has to do with the way they translate his name in Japan, but I just like Goku. That's what I grew up on. This is an authentic figure, as you can see from the authentic sticker right here, and we're going to go over all the great articulation, paint apps, and also to see what other heads I can swap onto this body. I'm going to do that for you guys as well. And I also have one of the Demonical Fit Scarlet Artist head with me, so that way we can see if that works on here as well. And then we're going to go over all the accessories with the figure. So make sure to stay tuned for the whole review so you guys don't miss anything. And any questions you guys might have, go ahead and leave them in the comments below, so that way I can answer them for you. But hopefully this video gives you all the answers you need about this figure. So let's get this guy and do the size comparisons. So make sure you guys subscribe, you like, and you hit that bell icon, so that way you don't miss any future reviews or videos from yours truly. I'm Shfiguart. So let's get these size comparisons out of the way. So we have S.H.Figuarts Goku with Marvel Legends Deadpool, S.H.Figuarts Goku with NECA Predator, and then S.H.Figuart Goku with S.H.Figuart Goku. And we'll be trying to see if the Ultra Instinct head will fit on there, and we'll also see if that head will fit on the Ultra Instinct body. So stay tuned for that. We're going to go through all of those, which ones fit and which ones don't. Okay, so we got the size comparisons out of the way. So we're going to take a look at this figure's paint apps, which is, there's not much. I mean, the skin tone on this looks done okay. It's a little bland. I mean, you could see the sculpt they put in of the battle scars that he got from fighting in the Tournament of Power, but I feel that they're not shaded in. If they would have put some like shoe polish on those, give them some little black outline, I think it would have been done very well. Now the hair looks done nicely. It's a good silver. It shines. I think the sculpt is a little bit too basic. I don't think his hair is the same in the show. I think it had like a little bit of a wave to it, and this to me just looks like they just painted, you know, a regular base Goku head silver and went with that. But they did get the eye paint done very well. I mean, it captures Ultra Instinct Goku. You can't tell me that doesn't show you Ultra Instinct. Now the rest of the figure as it's being painted, the pants look great. There's some shading, very little bit of shading, but not a lot. You can see some more of the battle damaged here. We have the ripped shirt here, and all in all, for paint apps, I mean, I give this thing like a good 6, maybe 6.5, because I think they could have done a lot more to give it a better look, in my opinion. I mean, you do get some shading in the pants. I hope the camera's picking up for you guys, but you can see that little dark area. But I feel it wasn't enough, in my opinion. I think they could have done a lot more with that to be able to really get that good anime detail from the show, so that way we can have a good figure. I mean, I might try putting some paint, not paint, but some shoe polish on this, and just to give it that good, you know, detailed accent in there. I mean, he even has some scarring on his face. You could barely see it, but it's there. But his hair looks great. I do actually, I like the paint of the hair, but I just feel that the sculpt is a little bit off. I don't know, let me know in the comments what you think about that, but I feel that the sculpt is off a little bit. So we went over the paint. Real quick, before I go into the articulation, I noticed a problem with mine. I don't know if it's everybody's, but these the new articulation that they have for the legs now, or the torso, they've been using this one for a while, since the new Goku came out, the Sand Rays on Earth. But I think this is just mine. I don't know if anybody else has this issue, but when you lift this leg up, it kind of rubs real hard right here when you're lifting up the right leg, and it's really stiff. I'd be very careful. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna have some paint rub right here. I mean, you can already see some kind of issue there. So, and then I also noticed a QC issue here. Looks like paint or something, or chipping. So that's the way mine came out of the package. So I don't want to think everybody this is what's going to come out when you buy this figure, but this is happening with mine. So be careful when you take them out and you start posing them. Be very careful, you know, and be gentle when you start moving around the limbs and things like that. So yeah, this one's very tight right here, and it's because it's literally grazing itself on there. It's how tight it is. So let's go over the articulation, and you know, we come to that point of the show where it becomes articulation time. Head moves up, moves down, swivel, arm rotation, hinge, swivel, bend at the elbow, swivel, and a hinge. Ab crunch back, ab crunch forward, and every ab crunch is a swivel. Leg kicks out this far, kicks out back. Okay, spread. Bend at the knee, swivel, hinge, and toe hinge. Okay, so now we're gonna go over the faces and accessories that this figure goes with. I hope you guys like the little articulation. Let me know what you guys thought about it. I hope it's enough articulation for you to want to purchase this figure. So we could see from this face right here, it's just the standard. He's looking forward at you, but the eyes, I mean the eyes, the way that how detailed they are beautiful. They're able to capture what Ultra Instinct is. They have the nice gray, I think it's irises, and you know, has the black pupil, and you got the nice silver eyebrows, and I'm thinking they did such a good job at that. Let's take a look at the next face. So the next face we have is him looking to the left, and I think they did that very well. You don't have one of the eyes looking a different way or one of them looking smaller. I don't know if they actually paint the eyes or is it a sticker. If you guys could let me know, I would really like to know how they put the eyes on there, because if someone painted it, damn, that's a steady ass hand. But if it's a sticker, which I believe it is, okay, that's fine too. But they're able to get the detail, get the right, you know, dimensions and everything, and they're able to show Goku very well. So there are like battle marks that are on his face from, you know, him fighting in the Tournament of Power. Spoilers if you haven't seen it. But yeah, like I said, I think there should have been some like black lines, you know, so that way they show some detail with that. Let's go off to the next face. So the third face we have his teeth cringing face, you know, to show that he's upset. It has a lot of emotion on it, and you guys can pick that up from how this figure is looking and the way they gave the detail of the teeth. He has a total of 4 faces. We're gonna get to the last one right now. Okay, so the last face he comes with is his yelling face, or his Kamehameha face, or his whatever face you want to call it. But this is the last face he does come with. And if you guys, I'm sorry if there's some noise, like my studio's in my garage and there's some laundry going on, but I had to get this review out for you guys on time as best I could. I know it's a little late, but I got this figured like a couple days ago and I've been working, so just real quick personal note for you guys. So yeah, you know, give me a thumbs up for that, guys, please. I would really appreciate it. So the detail of the mouth is fantastic. I mean, you can't go wrong with that. Look how great it looks. I mean, you got the nice teeth, you got a little bit of the tongue, the back of it is painted, you know, shaded black, so that way it looks like there's some depth to it, and I really enjoy the way that they made this face look. So we'll go off to his hands. So Ultra Instinct Goku comes with 2 fisted hands, 2 martial arts hands, 2 slightly gripping hands, or obviously the Kamehameha hands, and 2 open palm hands. So that pretty much wraps up all the little accessories he does come with. He does have an energy effect, which most Gokus always come with, but this one is in a nice lighter shade of blue, more or less like the Kamehameha. I mean, here it is right here. Take a look at it, see if I can get this thing to focus. So here it is. It does have actual grooves for you to place his hands, the Kamehameha hands, so that way you can grip it. Let me move this guy out of the way a little bit so you can get this thing to focus. There it is. So it also has little pegs so you can put in these little energy effects that it comes with, which are here, and it's almost like playing, can't remember what this game was called, but you had to put certain shapes in something at a certain amount of time, and if you don't, it blows up in your face. So it kind of reminds me of that when you're trying to find the proper hole this little thing is supposed to peg into, but they have specific spots so that way you could peg it in there, and then he actually holds it with the Kamehameha hand. There's little grooves for his fingers to actually go, so that way he can grip it. So this is a nice little addition. I mean, it's a great color too, because I have the original 1.1 1.0 Goku. If I'm not mistaken, it was like a little bit darker blue, and they also did it for Goku Black, which was purple. And I think, you know, I like effect parts. I wish more effect parts would come with the figures, so that way we can, you know, be able to reenact our best scenes. So let's go over the face swaps, so that way we can see if this body can be used with any other figure, and we can, you know, do some kit bashing for you guys right here, and then hopefully if you were wondering if what head would fit on this guy or if this guy's head would fit on another figure. So let's go through that right now. So we have our first little head swap. I have the Super Saiyan Blue from the Broly movie. Fits perfectly on this new Ultra Instinct torso, and the Ultra Instinct head fits on there as well. It's a little bit of a tight fit, but it's nothing you need to worry about. It will fit perfectly. Just give a little bit of, you know, the warm water treatment, or you can force it in there very carefully. Just be careful with the peg. Let's go off to the next set. So this is the Goku 1.0 head. It's on the Ultra Instinct body, fits like a glove. Now the 1.0 body fitting with the Ultra Instinct head, once again, it's a little bit of a tight fit, but you can do it. It is doable. Once again, a little warm water will be fine, and that will do it. I mean, these guys, I had to pull them off my collection. So if you guys haven't seen my little collection video, how I had them pose, I had to pull them off so I could do this for you guys. So let's go off to the next set. So if you were lucky enough to get the Super Saiyan God version with him with the red hair, once again, it fits on the Ultra Instinct body like a glove. Same thing with the Ultra Instinct head. It fits on there like a glove. No problems whatsoever. So that's a good thing. So most of these are super interchangeable with this new Ultra Instinct body. And so we have 2 more to try out, and let's see what how those fit. So this is the Resurrection of Frieza body with the Ultra Instinct Goku head, and it's a perfect swap. The Ultra Instinct head fits on there like a glove, and also the Resurrection of Frieza head, the Super Saiyan Blue, fits on there perfectly. So it's an easy swap, easy transition. That's pretty much what is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 figures in the line. It's a easy transition if you want to do a little kit bashing or anything like that. So I have 1 more figure to be able to swap, and then I also have a head from Demonical Fit. See how that fits. So these are one of the ones that I was super excited about to see if it would actually switch. So this is the Warrior Awakening Super Saiyan Goku, basically his final battle with Frieza. Head sculpt on top of the UI Goku, which works perfectly so that way you can act out whenever S.H.Figuarts gives us a actual 100% full power Frieza, him all buff and bulky. You can use this to have that as your display of him in his final battle with Frieza. And the UI head also fits on that Awakening body as well. If I'm not mistaken, I believe it's the same body style and everything, just, you know, different sculpt. So yes, great. So that's pretty much all the Goku figures that I have that have been released so far. If I'm missing one, let me know. Obviously, I'm not going to try it on Kid Goku from Dragon Ball. That makes no sense. But yeah, so pretty much all of them fit, and they fit well too. It's not loose, it doesn't pop off. They fit perfectly. There's not going to be any issue whatsoever. The only Goku I think I didn't try it on was my Super Saiyan 3 Goku. I have the original ugly mustard colored looking one. I didn't want to bring that one down because that one's a hassle. But I do have the Demonical Fit custom Scarlet Martial Artist. So if you guys want to see what this head sculpt, if it fits on there, let's find out. Okay, so the final head sculpt I have is from Demonical Fit, and it's the Scarlet Artist or Scarlet Martial Artist custom head sculpt, where he's about to go KO Ken and his hair is kind of flaring up. Also, you can reenact the False Saiyan scenario during the Lord Slug battle, and it does fit. Once again, you would have to use the hot water trick, or, you know, a heat gun, something with some warm water, so that way you can be able to fit it on there, because it does fit. Just that the joint or the little hole is a little bit tighter than the joint itself, but just a little bit of warm water will be able to get that on there. Now there's a second one where his hair is powering up. It's pretty much the same head sculpt as it is on the one that's there. The only difference is it has the red eyes, and he's, you know, yelling. He's obviously upset, maybe about to turn Super Saiyan. So you get 2 little head sculpts from that little Demonical Fit thing. Custom head sculpt set, you get 2. So this one has the red eyes, like he's going KO Ken, and I really like that because I'm really excited for the KO Ken Goku to come out, because I do have a kit bash that I want to put together so I can make my final scene where Vegeta's doing his Gala Gun and you have Goku doing his KO Ken ×3. But with that being said, we looked at this figure and I give it a good B, solid B. I mean, it has everything you need. It's very generic. It has the hands and, you know, faces you need to be able to do what you want with the figure. And the fact that this neck peg is very universal with all the rest of the Goku releases makes this a great, fantastic figure, so that way you can kit bash and be able to put together any kind of scenario or reenact any kind of scenario with your figures and display them in that way. So this figure is great, and I give it a solid B because there are some issues that I find wrong with them. If I haven't talked to them throughout the video, just a real quick recap. I mean, when you take off the head right here, they forgot to paint the rest of it. It even on the same thing on the back. If you look at the older ones, they're painted through and through. Didn't like that. That's a, you know, I mean, yeah, no one sees it, but once you see it, you know it's there, and it's kind of like, oh, why did you do that? Obviously, the sculpt of the battle damage, like I said, they could have put some shading in that to be able to make it a little bit better, or they could, you know, some little black lines would have made it a little bit more, make it more pop out in that. I mean, the articulation of the right leg, it being really tight, that could be, you know, molding issue, like when they molded the figure. It could be the way that was put together. Also, I found a chip on the back, which is a, you know, quality control issue in my opinion. But with that being said, solid B. Love this figure. If you guys aren't gonna pick this guy up, I suggest you pick it up ASAP, because once it's gone, S.H.Figuarts, you know how they are, the prices start going up, and I think this is one that's definitely gonna go up a lot. I'm waiting for them to give us our Super Saiyan Blue Vegeta Evolution, which would be great. If you guys haven't seen my other videos, please check out the link below. I have lots of other reviews. Remember, I do reviews twice a week, Wednesdays and Saturdays. Always stay tuned. Make sure you guys subscribe, and I will see you guys on the next review.